What if I shared with you actionable habits that the world's oldest and healthiest people swear by so that you can start doing these things yourself today, ensuring that you remain vibrant and disease-free for as many years as is possible? Hey there, I'm Matthew. I'm a qualified biochemist with an interest in all things health and science. And today I'm going to break down 7 steps that will help you live healthier for longer. Let's dive in. It's really startling to consider that on average, many people experience nearly 10 to 15 years of poor health or chronic illness before the end of their lives. This period, often marked by debilitating conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, or arthritis, not only diminishes quality of life but also puts an immense burden on the healthcare systems and on their loved ones. So what if you could avoid all of that, or at least greatly reduce your chances of becoming a statistic by adopting lifestyle habits that not only extend your lifespan but also extend your years of good health, or your health span? Well, the diets of centenarian communities like those in the blue zones of Okinawa, Sardinia, and Icaria reveal a consistent pattern: a heavy emphasis on whole plant-based foods. Research published in leading journals has repeatedly shown that diets rich in vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains significantly reduce chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, two major drivers of aging and disease. For instance, the Mediterranean diet has been linked to lower rates of cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline. Not only does this type of eating pattern provide essential micronutrients and antioxidants, but it also encourages moderate caloric intake, a practice that studies suggest can extend life by triggering beneficial metabolic pathways. That's not to say that you can't eat meat, poultry, or fish. Of course you can. Indeed, fish is fundamental to a Mediterranean diet. The emphasis here, however, is on whole foods, heavy and plant-based foods, complemented by other macronutrients like animal protein. When it comes to exercise, the goal isn't to train like an Olympic athlete, but to integrate movement naturally into your daily routine. Research in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology indicates that even moderate activities such as walking, gardening, or cycling can reduce the risk of heart disease, lower blood pressure, and improve overall mobility. In many long-lived populations, physical activity isn't viewed as a chore but as a joyful, habitual part of life. This type of exercise not only promotes cardiovascular health but also helps to enhance brain function, reducing the likelihood of cognitive decline later on in life. In fact, a study by the National Institute of Aging found that regular moderate exercise can reduce the risk of dementia by up to 30%. Social connections play an equally critical role in extending both lifespan and health span. Multiple studies have demonstrated that individuals with robust social networks and social connections tend to have lower levels of stress and inflammation, which in turn contribute to better health outcomes. Communities with strong familial and social ties, such as those in Loma Linda or Nicoya, Costa Rica, exhibit not just longer lives but also extended periods of high-quality health. Regular social interaction stimulates mental activity and emotional well-being, both of which are key to maintaining a healthy body and mind. A meta-analysis from the American Journal of Public Health concluded that strong social ties can lower mortality risk by as much as 50%. In our fast-paced modern lives, sleep is often sacrificed on the altar of productivity. Yet research has shown that poor sleep quality can be as damaging as chronic stress, impairing cognitive function, increasing inflammation, and accelerating aging. Studies suggest that a full night's sleep between 7 and 8 hours is crucial for cellular repair, hormonal balance, and mental clarity. Additionally, managing stress through mindfulness practices, meditation, or even simple hobbies can drastically reduce your cortisol levels and lower the risk of developing chronic diseases like hypertension and type 2 diabetes. One landmark study even highlighted that individuals who practiced mindfulness meditation on a regular basis had a 20% lower risk of heart-related issues compared to those who did not. Interestingly, many of the world's healthiest populations have a nuanced approach to alcohol consumption. In moderation, red wine has been associated with improved cardiovascular health due to its rich content of resveratrol, a compound that may help protect the heart by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress. For example, a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that moderate red wine consumption is linked with a lower risk of coronary artery disease. However, the key word here is moderation. Overindulgence can quickly negate these benefits and lead to a whole host of health issues. One of the less talked about yet scientifically robust practices observed in many centenarian communities is caloric restriction without malnutrition. This practice, rooted in decades of research, has been shown to extend lifespan in various species by activating cellular maintenance mechanisms and reducing metabolic stress. The idea here is simple. By naturally moderating your calorie intake, you can improve metabolic efficiency and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. The concept of hara hakshibu, a Confucian lesson meaning eat until you are 80% full, is a common practice in Okinawa, and numerous studies have supported its health benefits, including reduced incidence of obesity and metabolic disorders. Perhaps one of the most overlooked yet critical aspects of longevity is the mental attitude one holds. Having a clear sense of purpose, known as ikigai in Japanese culture, has been linked to better mental health, lower stress levels, and even a reduction in inflammatory markers. Research in psychological science has shown that a strong sense of purpose can enhance immune function and even lead to improved longevity. Whether it's through volunteer work, creating pursuits, or nurturing relationships, finding and pursuing your passion can make each day more fulfilling and contribute to long-term health. So what does all of this mean for you right now? Well, it means that all of the choices you make today, whether it's opting for a plant-based meal, taking a brisk walk, spending quality time with friends, or simply ensuring you get enough sleep, these are all investments in your future health. These small but significant habits can reduce the roughly 10 to 15 years that many people suffer from chronic illness before they die, potentially adding years of healthy, active life to your future. Imagine living not just longer, but living better, more energy, sharper cognition, and a body that feels as youthful as your spirit. Well, by incorporating these evidence-based practices into your daily routine, you're not only increasing your lifespan, but more importantly, your health span. Well, hopefully you got some value from these insights today. If you did, please show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing with other people who you think might get value from this content too. And while you're there, check out this other video right here.